Well, hello, my fellow Ravens. This is Epic here, and we're going to do another video of D&D Neverwinter broadcasts. For this broadcast is all about which one is better, work or college. Normally, to me, it's college actually, because I've been trying to follow with my career and that sort of thing. I don't have a decent job with me right now. Right now it's like on and off. One time is on, and another time is off, and normally it's actually not that bad. I work at a horse farm, so it's off during the winter and it's back on during the spring and summer, and a little of the fall. Well, I don't think we go through once the end of December hits, like close to Christmas. So yeah, that's why I prefer college actually to me. But maybe you guys actually different. What you want to do, work or college for the rest of your life? So let's talk about those two. So as you know, I go to college for my social degree right now of graphic design. Yeah. Now that's actually based on game design actually. Like I want to learn how to create video games and that's something a lot better. Instead of doing 2D design, what I do in RPG Maker, I want to learn how to do 3D design actually, like Unity or Unreal Engine, one of two. Okay, it just I need to learn how to do them. Starting based on design work, that's actually a lot of work, but it's not. And then there's a different kind of coding too. I think Unity does Java coding, and Unreal Engine does C++ coding, and they both have blueprints actually, but I think they're different based on them. So yeah, and that's pretty much it about those two gaming makers clients. Another news is I'm just trying to learn how to design actually, not do the coding. And so if I had another member, this person would do the coding for me, not the design, because I know how to design these kind of characters, weapons, items, armor, and that sort of thing. So yeah, they'll be teaching me how to use Adobe's programs like Illustrator, Photoshop, and that sort of thing. I think it's mainly just Illustrator and Photoshop, since this degree is actually design work. So yeah. And then news, what's gonna happen when I actually done with that degree, a social degree, which is 2 years progress. But to me, it's actually a 3-year progress. Yes. So basically, what I'm gonna do is go to another college for my bachelor's degree. And I'm not sure how long it's gonna take me to do that, because I'm a person that have a disability. I take my career very seriously, but slow and steady actually, not fast, because I want to learn in my own pace, not that quick. That's why I'm trying to take classes. So starting, I'm doing this part time actually, so that why I'm not working on full time. If I was doing this full time, that mean this YouTube career would be something original for me, like a lot different, because I don't make videos every day or every other day for the past week or so. So yeah, And then another fact, I'm trying to make this a lot better sorting, and it's actually complicated for me too. Now news, I'm not sure when I'll go back to work at a horse farm, but when I do, it's gonna be a little harder for me for these tiny YouTube videos. Yeah. I'm just trying to find a different schedule to record these videos and then edit them, and then also upload them too. So yeah, and it's mainly just like one video per day. Maybe probably 2 videos per day. It depends how my schedule is going. But there you go. That's the real reason of it. And let's see how we can make this a little longer for 30 minutes. So I've been doing this host farm job for about 5 years actually. I believe I'm about to hit the 6 years in June. Yeah, that sounds right. In June. I'm not sure what day was it, but so there was other jobs I did before that. I used to work at a restaurant in Sparta. It was not that bad. Like I saw a dishwasher. I worked my way up. I stopped all the way to prep chef. I could have gone a little higher, like to line cook, actually, because I knew how to cook food. I knew how to make the food the right way and that sort of thing. My style of cooking is actually Italian and it's based on like a lot of pasta actually, but it is. But I do know how to cook other foods like meat, chicken, rice. I'm learning that actually. I'm getting a lot better at it. Yeah. Usually my brother actually makes rice for us, but he's in college right now in Boston, so it's up to me to make a rice for my family now. But there you go. That's actually what I'm going for. So yeah, cooking was actually my main career before graphic design, like before game design and that sort of thing. But once that incident in hospital happened, the Lyme disease, it actually went down for me, and I decided to change careers. Now I am actually a game designer, no longer a chef, but yeah, in culinary arts actually, not in baking, is culinary arts. I suffered through so many cooking schools to try to get into, and now I'm trying to figure out what to do with it for something else. In other news, I've been doing pretty good actually. It's 50-50 actually, not all the way through. There's sometimes I get hard on to my cooking career or my game design career too, and then sometimes I do other things too, but it's actually complicated. So sometimes I wish for these broadcasters would actually be a lot better. I can talk to another person, and see if they can ask you questions about it. So maybe this way I can actually do something. Figuring out things on my own is actually hard. So yeah, another person would be helpful. In other news. So let's see what else about these two. So what's the real reason about these two things? Work or college? Or who's better? Okay. Is work easier than college? A real Here's the damn fight about it. A real job, real jobs are identified easier than college. Extending these are time management issues. They could also grind doing the same everything for years. Otherwise, college let you do different things for each semester and spend your learning time do things and throughout the way. So that's a good way of it. When having a job is hard to fill. Employees are mostly overlook the lack of read whenever canceling learning session experience. In place excellent right education and in the large organization which actually had 10,000 employees, experience through more important degree by 44% of the time. So I don't have a college degree actually. I have a college certificate actually based on culinary arts. I went to a cooking school in Florida called Johnson University for a week, and I got in there. I got a chance how to cook, and much better, and they gave me a certificate. It mentioning that I can actually cook in a restaurant and that sort of thing. And that's pretty much it. It was cool actually doing that, I gotta say, but in our news it got boring. Alright, so yeah. Well, should I get a job before college? Working for a year before college can teach you how to intend to handle difficult solutions on your own. Learning these skills can give you a ledge up to the college world, keeps you focused in your education rather scaling into the learning them before your graduation are trusted in the world. So normally I did this right. Actually, I took a year off from work. From college. From school, and I decided to go find a job. That took me a year roughly to find a job, and then after a year working at a restaurant, I decided to go back to college, and go back to school, and get my degree, and that's why I have experience of college thanks to work, but I don't know. To me, for now, it's 50-50. Since these classes are actually online, they're no longer inside classes. To me, I go to a county college, not a university or any other college. Too, so I go to county college. It's better than a community college actually, because I believe a county college gives you more degrees you can actually get. Where a community college, they don't have that much degrees. I think in a county college they have a possibility you can actually graduate multiple times, and you can come back to it if you want to. It's up to you. Yeah. I'm not sure if you do graduate, you lose your account. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Because if you get graduated, then you realize, guys, I should go further with this, like get agreed actually. Well, it's a little hard. Yeah. Let's see. Well, try to find more ideas. Is working and going to college a good idea? Yes. Normally, my job is actually part time. So if I actually evaluate my way of work experience and with my job and college, I can do both of them in part time actually. Like if you take 2 classes for college, that's recommend part time. If you take and then for work, if you work for about 4 hours or maybe 6 hours, that's recommend part time actually. So yeah, it is actually credible for those two. Okay, that's actually a good question. Sure, normally having a diplomacy is actually kind of hard. So saying you want to get a degree for college, a lot of these jobs requires a college degree, and some of them requires a high school diploma. See, so yeah, but if you have a good enough education and experience, then maybe you don't need a degree for a really good job. Because I used to work at a office, and this was many years ago when I was done with high school. Actually, I was doing data entry inside office. I had access to a lot of stuff. It was a lot. Mainly it was based on Microsoft Excel and Access, which was really which was really mediocre to me, and I didn't like it that much. It was only a summer job. It was not actually a real job where I did it for 2 years or 3 years. It was only a summer job, just a 3 month process, and it was enough to buy a car, my first car actually. So I had a decent amount of money to buy one, and find another job, which took me actually a year. So yeah, can that possibly be me? But yeah, that's how it works. Another news. Here's another one. Why working in college is bad. That's something original. Working while in college is risky. A 2018 Georgetown University study finds that students who work with lower grades and will be more likely to drop out. The risk is especially high for low-income students. Other studies and find them the same. Okay, university is actually very hard to bypass in a setting. If you don't do well, that means you should go for a county college or community college, since those two are actually much easier for you because university is actually 10 times harder. And if it's not right for you, go ahead and find another one for you. I'm back. So anyway, that's the way of how college works based on working. Is it bad or not? Is it reasonable? But sort of thing. But how it works. Okay. Now here's the thing. As you know, college and work is based on hours. College classes are usually like 1 hour to 2 hours and that sort of thing. A lot, and then some of them probably 4 hours long. Like all my graphic design classes are 4 hours long. Yeah, which is actually reasonable, or because you learn about the design work, you take notes from doing that, and then you do the work, which takes you a couple of hours and that sort of thing. And then also, if you don't finish it, it's homework. It's homework for you, and then it's also so then God's only once per week, not twice per week, like the other classes is. So yeah, like English and math, that's actually twice per week, or it could be 3 times a week. But there's shorter classes, like an hour or 2 hours, and that sort of thing. So it's complicated, but how it works. So yeah, that's a way of 40 hours from college and from work too. Let's see. You can actually go for many. You can go for so many applications for jobs. Like this one says 10 to 15 jobs you can actually apply for, which is actually what I did. I applied to so many jobs to find the right one for me. And I hope for the best that one of them actually accepted me in. So yeah, it was actually kind of complicated indeed. So, but I had a great time between those jobs. So yeah, I'd say the experience of this job I'm still working on is my third one. Yeah, but the more to me is actually second job, because as you know that first one was just December, nothing else, and that was actually it. Because after a year working inside a restaurant, I decided to go back to college and get my social degree and that sort of thing. So yeah. I have been in this county college actually for a very long time, switching back and forth with one of the careers, and I actually found one. I think I like graphic design a lot better than culinary arts. It's a good thing for me. Yeah. Okay. As you know, here's something good. So as you know, some students are actually younger, like they're smart, very smart. They can actually pass elementary school and middle school right off the bat, and then go to high school and that sort of thing. Well, if you're super smart, or like a teacher pet, for a teenager to get a job is 14. Yeah, as long as you have a high school diploma, actually. Or I think it's also for something else. I'm not sure, but it's mainly that. So yeah, and that is that's actually reasonable. I do like that. Usually the required age for a job is 16 actually, but if you smart setting, then I guess it's 14, but it's usually 16. Part time is full time is 12 hours of credit. I think part time is 6 hours of credit, because you're trying to read the range of the 40 hours to 60 hours limit. So yeah, it's like I believe that's like a 2 weeks progress is. So if you get your payment by weekly, yes, that's 2 weeks. That means it's like 40 to 60 hours. So yeah, so that's something original. Yeah, I think. Well, actually, every job has a different kind of payment. Do you get a job bi-weekly or weekly or daily is possible. I wouldn't say lie about your resume. Hey, that's something you do need a resume to get a job, to apply for a job. For resume, you need like decent work hours. Like I say for a resume, to make one. First of all, you need a high school diploma. Where you went to high school? Did you graduate there? There. Um, then then your experience with for college. Are you going to college? Which college are you going to? Are you still doing classes there? Yeah, and then also your experience to work for other jobs. Is this your first job or your second job? Have you been to other jobs before this one actually? Because you really because if you did, then you must have good experience for this job. So yeah, that's the way of actually a advocate of it. So don't lie about your resume. Actually, make it truthful. Normally it's based on your grades. Actually, if your grades are actually dropping, try to do something better. Like maybe actually find a class that's actually easier for you, if to raise your grades and get a better GPA. Actually, so yeah, let's try that. And that is, I think that's actually pretty much it. A small amount of people can do that. 14. I don't know. It's not much, actually. Okay, you know what I did say about that? Based on bi-weekly or 2 weeks podcast for your payment of a check. So yeah, I believe the payment is actually minimum wage, which is $11 in New Jersey, that where I live. So yeah, Biden is actually trying to make it a little higher for us, which is $15 per hour. That's probably the minimum wage for us for that happen. But usually I get $12 per hour. So because I think my job don't like odd numbers and something. So by the time 15 comes in, yeah, I may get $16 per hour instead of 15. Because like I said, it's possibility they don't like odd numbers. So even is actually the way they go. Oh, and I actually work there twice per week, not 3 times a week. That sort of thing. So yeah. I'm not sure how my schedule will work for this. Yeah, with college and work and that sort of thing. And it's gonna be hard. Thank God colleges ends until like the middle of May. That sort of thing. And they're only like 15 weeks long. And that sort of thing. So yeah, that's actually reasonable. I will say that's actually pretty much it, I gotta say, because I have nothing else to talk about, and there's actually so much to replying to, but I have run out of time, and I really want to do something else too. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, and thank you so much for watching. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. If you join TV, do follow me on all my social media accounts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.